include that in your book. You're on the air.
Good morning, Howard.
Good morning.
It just dawned on me that you must be living beyond your worst nightmare. Not only are you still on the radio after 20 years, but now you're the only DJ on the entire station.
Actually.
That's true.
And you know what? It makes no difference to us. It's so weird. I know they're going to get new DJs and stuff, which will be funny as they add people, but we have very little to do with the rest of the station, to be quite honest with you. Like, we come in the morning, even when there were DJs here, Pete Fornatale would stay away from us.
Yeah, he never even came down the hall until we were gone.
It got so weird that, like, I used to wonder, like, when Pete got into the studio, because, like, when I say goodbye on the air, I, like, sit here for a minute, I finish my lunch, and then I pack up my... It's the same stupid ritual every day. I sit back in my chair and I go, whew, I just did 5 hours, and I'm tired, you know? I mean, I know, like, to some people it might not seem like a lot of work, but for me, it's work. So anyway...
It's terribly strange.
Yeah, I mean, I've been sitting here for 5 hours, I don't move, and I'm basically concentrating on what I'm going to say and how I'm going to be funny. And then I sit back in my chair. And I always go, it's the same thing every day. Robin gets up, she immediately leaves. I don't know where she goes. Then okay. And
That's not true. Oh, you're disgusting.
And then Jackie and Fred are sitting there. And then I sit back and I go, oh. And Baba Booey comes rushing through the door. No, excuse me. Scott comes in first.
He comes in first?
And he stands right behind me. Now, I have to put away my computer. I have to just put away my lunch. I have to get all my stuff out of the way. Scott, and I'm tired. And Scott just stands there and goes, and he's waiting for me to get out of the chair so he can do whatever it is he does to the equipment. Yeah. And he just stands there like a mental patient.
You know that you need to move.
Yeah, they rush me out of the chair. I have to maneuver around the fatso because I have this big chair. Remember I brought this chair in?
Yeah.
Scott stands there. I can't even get out. I can't move my chair.
He blocks you.
He blocks me. Every day, and he sees it annoys me. I'm like, oh. He gets his big fat ass in my face because he starts working on these little tape machines.
Yeah.
And everyone piles into this little tiny area that's like the size of a cockpit. Then Baba Booey comes rushing in and goes, Boss, can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? I need to talk. Boss, come on, hurry. Do you don't know that, Jackie? What is that all about?
Boss, I need 5 minutes. I know you're busy. I got a 2 minutes.
But it's so irritating, Gary. Where am I going to go every day? Where do I go every day? And he's got all those Post-its, and he's like, come on.
Okay, lots of days. Shut up, Jackie. Lots of days, you go and take over somewhere else,
what did he say?
I will start with you right here because I have so much to go over, and you're very busy. I'll start here.
Yeah, and it's just
I need 5 minutes.
Gary, I'm dizzy. You haven't done anything all morning. I'm dizzy.
He can't hit you, so he hits me.
I know.
I didn't hit you. I just put your papers down. Here's the deal. If you run out of here and I'm not right on your ass,
Gary,
shut that door, then everybody else comes in and I don't get to talk to you.
Every day, I get my bag.
Do you know how many times that I've been shut out of your office?
Every day. No, I don't. Why don't you wait for me in the back of the office? Or help me. Or grab the metal bag or something. Will he grab a bag?
His Post-its will fly all
His hands are so... You know what I want you to do? Here, I'm going to organize you. Take your stupid Post-its and everything else and put them in the back office.
And then I'm sure then I'll put them in the back and you say, why don't you leave them back here where everyone can see them?
Have 2 hands free. Then put them in an envelope.
Right. And then,
an envelope.
I could do that.
Ever hear of an envelope?
Why did you leave my messages in an envelope back there, you would say? If anybody...
No, I wouldn't. No. 2 seconds before you come in here.
Right.
Put this stuff in envelopes. You have 2 hands free to help me. But you see, every day I struggle with the bag. I carry the metal bag.
You've got the metal bag.
I got 2 things of lunch.
Your hands are always like this. You can hardly get it around that pile you've got.
I'm dizzy. And the way the guy could be a help to me, he's standing there, take my bag, with the computer, move it into the back office, take my coat. I'm always carrying my coat. Yeah. Take my goddamn coat and help. I mean, my hands are packed.
You have to put the coat on because you can't carry.
I have no hands to carry anything, and this big lummox with the lips and the teeth is staring at me and go, come on. I'm exhausted.
Yesterday, I thought you had left because I saw you with a coat on.
No, I have to put my coat on so I can get back to the office. And Gary just stands there as happy as a mongoloid. Like, oh, boss. Ooh, come on, talk to me,
But he has to come in to make sure that you go to the room that you're going to every day.
Yeah, that I'm going to anyway.
Lately, you've been leaving a lot.
Gary, I always make a pit stop, unless I have an extremely busy day.
How many days last week did you leave without going to the office?
Wait a second. Last week was one of the most unusual weeks of my life. I had a write with Ivan and Lenny and Betty.
There's lots of days where you have other things to do, like
Gary, Robin, how many days a week do I go right back? Where do I end up every day?
That's usual procedure, unless you're writing a book or something.
Right, and Gary comes in every day and goes, boss, am I going to have 5 minutes with you back there? And I go, yes, you are. And if I say that, that triggers you to put all your stuff in the envelope, leave it on that table, come into here and help me carry a few things.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right, thank you. And don't stand there, boo, 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 boo. That's what you sound like.
You.
Yeah, he chases him. I'm going there, Gary. Give me a second. Dude, I'm dizzy.
Sorry for not being perfect. I apologize.
Yeah, believe me, you're far from perfect.
Listen, there's a woman on the phone who wants to talk to you that was at a bar on Saturday night.
Yeah.
She ran into the fabulous Mike Ganji.
Yeah.
And she said that Ganji was bad-mouthing you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I got to go, dude.
Come on.
Howard, one more point. One more quick point.
Quickly.
Okay, the other thing is, I don't understand how you have made it so big, because if the callers are representative of who listens to you, they don't understand you. They don't know that you're just entertainment.
The callers are not representative of who listens to me. The people who call on the phone, with the exception of you, sir.
Thank you, Howard. Thank you very much.
Are people who have very little in their lives. They lead empty lives. They have time to make phone calls to radio stations. I know, as a person who had to be a success in life, I never once called a radio station. I don't have time for nonsense.
Right.
This is the nonsense crowd. The people who listen to me are on their way to work. Listen, you look at the ratings. We're number one with people 18 to 34, 25 to 54.
Right, right.
Working people who drive in their cars.
Right.
They can't...
People on the phones don't even have cars.
Yeah, they don't have time. The people on the phone don't even have jobs. Not
you heard the phone connection? Sometimes the phone doesn't even work.
And the reason that our audience sounds like such idiots, the reason our audience sounds like such idiots, all of the radio shows that are on screen out the idiots. I find it impressive to just plunk down the phone, not screen. Who am I going to have screen out idiots? Baba Booey? He's an idiot. So what I do is I plunk down the phone, and a lot of times you get idiots. But I would rather see a true representation of the radio audience than to sit there and create, like Larry King, screens and screens and screens. He got the same morons listening to him. Mm-hmm. All of these shows screen.
Right.
I'm the only one that does it.
Right.
You weren't screened, were you?
Not at all.
I plunked down the phone. You were there. That's all.
Exactly.
I take what I get.
Exactly. The one other thing, I think the public mistakes you, because when you're on these shows about 5 years ago, when you were on Jay Leno and David Letterman, you're on for like 2 minutes. You have to really impress real quickly. You don't do the things that you're best doing, like the news, like the commercials. You're the best salesman I've ever heard. You made like 3 or 4 companies from nothing.
Radio is a great medium. A guy like Jay Leno or Letterman, I'll give you an example. Mm-hmm. Letterman, I'll get to that woman in a second, Baba Booey. Letterman, the other night, did one of my bits where I used to weigh Siskel and Ebert. You've seen me do it on the E! Show a million times. I had to work into that. I took Fat Ebert. He didn't want to get on that scale. One show was devoted just to getting him on the scale. And that was fun. It was fun to look at the process of breaking this guy down. So Letterman hears it, and what does he do? Since Ebert's done it already on our show, he just gets him to climb up on a scale and weighs him. Mm-hmm. What's great about radio is you can devote an hour to forcing a guy onto a scale. These guys don't have the luxury of time. Right. And I said this to someone the other day. If you think Letterman and Leno are great performers, take their shows. Because in essence, they're doing a radio show. They're not doing anything different than me. You could take the audio of that show and know exactly what's going on, the top 10 list, the interviews with the audience. It's in essence a radio show.
Pattern. So.
Take Letterman or Leno, put them on against this show. Just run the audio. Mm-hmm. Let them do a radio show. Mm-hmm. They wouldn't get a rating point. They would not even show up in the ratings.
Right, absolutely.
They would do worse than the average zookeeper.
Absolutely. And the interview.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm wrong? I'm not wrong. Mm-hmm. No, those guys aren't performers.
Right. Well, the interviews, you draw things out that no one else would draw out.
Of course. Thank you. I'm a great entertainer. Thank you. I'm a great entertainer.
Nice talking with you.
Thank you.
You made your point.
You made your point. You're a smart man.
Several points.
Very smart.
Well, I don't know. I'm not as smart as you.
What do you do for a living? You must make $150,000 a year at least. You must be a medical doctor.
I make at least $150 a year, right. Actually, Howard, I make these crazy postcards of my...
All right. What is this? Was one of my interns bad-mouthing me in a bar?
Well, yeah, but that guy was a total idiot, the last guy you had on the phone.
Yes.
Because I'm an honest person, and I didn't want to even get on the phone with you.
What?
Well, I just called to tell Gary that Ganju is bad-mouthing you. I didn't even want to talk to you.
Oh, you don't want to talk to me?
Well, because you make me nervous.
Don't be nervous. I just want to hear the story. You were in a bar the other night?
Yes.
And
I am the real...
Can you give me a break on that?
I'm sorry.
All right, okay.
I just want to tell you that Ganji is an idiot.
All right, you were at a bar, and Ganji, my intern, was bad-mouthing me?
Yeah.
What would he say?
Well,
you mean the guy who sits there and hits me up for...
What?
Did you bad-mouth me in a bar?
Never.
Right.
Were you in a bar this weekend?
Yeah. What bar was it?
Down the village.
What bar?
Club 21 with the surf.
Nope.
You were not at Club 21?
Nope,
Yeah.
not me.
He said he wasn't there.
What do I
Let
look
me
like?
tell you what he said.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
He says that you take him for granted and that you are a Jew bag. And that.
Well, I am.
No, I was at I was with Scott the Pace on Saturday.
Yeah.
All Saturday. So, I mean, he's my witness.
You have an alibi.
Yeah.
All right.
Wasn't me.
I don't care if you have an alibi.
That was somebody else calling me a Jew bag.
That was somebody pretending there's a Ganji impersonator?
There's a couple.
I'm a half a Jew bag.
No, I'm telling you that Ganji...
But we don't need you. Goodbye. Goodbye. You're using the F word too much.
I'm sorry.
You're cursing like a sailor.
I'm sorry.
You have a foulest mouth I ever heard. I hope you're not a mother.
No.
You have no command of the English language.
No, but this guy is...
But he's saying he wasn't at the bar, darling. What does he look like?
He's got brown hair. He tries to act like a surfer.
Yeah.
And he tries to talk like he has some accent from, like...
Europe?
God knows where.
Is he tall, short, fat, thin?
He's about 5'8".
She says she's a model.
Really? You're a model?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you come down here so we can see you, and then you can see if it's the same guy you talked to.
Yeah. Take him out of a lineup.
Oh, I could pick him
You want to pick him out of a lineup?
I could in a heartbeat.
All right,
Okay.
come down.
Can you get down here?
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Oh, how about Monday?
All right. You want to hold on?
I would love to.
You would love to hold on?
Yeah, I'm going to put him
And you're a
on
model?
the line.
And you're a model?
Yes.
Where do you model? Who do you model for?
H3 models?
Oh.
Oh, no kidding. How old are you?
22.
Really?
Ganji, you were talking
Let me
to a
tell you
model.
something, Howard.
I wish that was...
And she
Howard.
thinks he's an idiot. Yeah.
Howard.
Yeah.
I am 10 times better looking than Superwoman's girlfriend. What's her name?
Terry Hatcher?
Yeah.
Superwoman's girlfriend. Are you drinking?
But she's... Me?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, I thought
I'm in
so.
California right now.
Oh, you're in California.
Oh, so this is the, you're still last night.
Oh, so-
Right.
So how are you going to get down here Monday?
Oh, I fly every weekend there.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
And what do? You go out all night drinking and stuff? Because you're so bored?
Actually, you know, I've been partying tonight, but I normally don't. But
Aren't you afraid of losing your looks early by doing all that drinking and partying?
Hey, if I didn't smoke and drink and do a little partying, I wouldn't be skinny.
I see.
You see? But I'm not lying about that little prick.
All right, why don't you come down here on Monday? You want to hold on?
I'd love to. I'll bust his ass.
All right, hold on, honey. You better not have been bad-mouthing me.
Sir, I...
right.
Have you ever bad-mouthed Howard?
Never.
No.
I love him.
All right, we're going to find out.
What are you going to do?
Well, you'll be in a lineup. We'll see if she can pick you up.
That's a good idea.
If she picks you up, that's it. You're done.
Okay.
All right.
I have an alibi, though.
Okay.
You surfer dude.
Surfer dude. That's some surfer. If he ever got a surfboard, it would crack.
He has a surfer. He's a luxury liner, as a matter of fact.
All right. We're going to take a break. We'll be